Now let's start. Almost. Did my stream over on you on Twitch? So I'll start today with you know, I also want to do like the Heaven's Word or a Realm Reborn, the ARR tribal stuff, but it's kind of a jumbled mess right now. Because like I've started most of them with this character, so you won't be able to see like the first story bits, but maybe I could just do those like the unending journey or something. I don't know. I'm gonna start today with no camera, at least for like the Qitari, because I don't really care too much about their stuff. I think I forgot to set my stuff for a day or two. Like I'm not really going too hard with the island here. Yeah, see, I missed all of day 4 practically. But I did get day 3, season 3 or whatever. Pretty much all I can do, to be honest. 5, I don't like time thing. I don't understand it. I think crime time is you always take cycle 1 and 2 off. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you know, I don't really care. I feel like this should be fine. I'm doing these all a day earlier than they're supposed to. Where is the butter? There we go. Was not expecting to be here in my island today, but since I started in the area, this I was like, I might as well do that. I thought I did all these at the exact same time. I guess I didn't. And I haven't like caught any animals anytime recently. There's still a few of the more rare ones that I've yet caught. There's a couple of like kind of rare ones that I haven't caught yet. I still haven't caught that stupid red the tropical penguin looking thing. Yeah, let's see here. So the island nanny, the glyptodon pup, normal chocobo, the island doe, the wild doe. Like some of these things I can get rid of, right? Although I'm sure that there's probably, I bet if I went and looked it up, I could find a quote unquote efficient animals that you could have. All right. I am technically not in an FC, so that means no one will ever be in chat. All right. We are going to go to the Crystarium. We're going to start with the Qitari. I don't even actually remember what their story is about. They are gatherers. Oh, I already looked. Funnel. You know, I'll say it. I'm actually a little disappointed that when they came out with the Bun Boys, that they didn't also come out with the female Hrothgar, the female lion people. I just felt like they should have done them both at the same time. I mean, she's still my favorite of it. Anyways, it's not like a big disappointment. I'm not like a, I'm not like a fan of female lions or anything like that. Dart about the caves of Hoppelstapel. Hoppelstapel, okay. Good sir, It was Sir, wasn't it? Mother tells me you've been working your tail off around the stopple. Is that why I can't see your tail, perhaps? Anyhow, thanks to you, Father says that we're ready to begin the excavation. Oh, excavation. Isn't this also exciting? You must remember to remain calm and composed. These caves are vast. They're tunnels burrowing deep into the bowels of the land. Slow, steady, and circumspect is the order of the day. As we speak, a preliminary exploration team is surveying the tunnels to determine where we might best begin the excavation. We will await their findings before deciding on the best way to move forward. Sir, some respect. From the depths. Digmaster Qitari, I fear we encountered something rather unexpected. I fear that we may not be able to commence the excavation effort as quickly as we had hoped. We can't start digging? But why? What did you find down there? No sooner had we stepped through the entrance, our whiskers twitching in anticipation of the wonders that awaited, than did we see them. Nasty creatures swarming in every nook and cranny of the caves. Oh, it's the serpent right there. It's troubling development indeed. We Qitari are scribes, not warriors. Indeed, it was the presence of fearsome fiends and worse, blocking our way through the ravel that kept us trapped for 100 years. Are we doomed to suffer a similar fate here? Am I gonna actually have to switch to a job, a battle job? Oh, brub. In our preliminary explorations of the stopple, we have discovered that another ward seals off the tunnels below. A ward not unlike the one that barred the entrance. Yo, my comprehend. Only there were someone who dwaddle. Oh, I think you had to I think you had to finish the Great Serpent of Ronka side quests before you can unlock this stuff, right? I think that's how it was. Scree. Qitari boy told me you came seeking Quinfert's castle. Are you sure you're feeling quite okay? Doubt they are remnants of the shadows that wander forests come to life. Demons come to suck dry the currents of ether that give the great wood life, reducing our home to a withered husk. They could be that, or they could simply be nasty little brutes that crawled their way up from beneath the rocks. You know, like the ones around here. Balin, my good sir, madam. You know of these creatures too? I do. Mother tells me that when our ancestors first came to Slitherbow, they were set upon by a swarm of ravenous creatures that crawled up from below. One of their elder priests managed to utter an incantation that drove them away. Oh, interesting. I don't see any word. I remain ever impressed with your knowledge, my good sir madams. Might it be too much to ask if you could teach this incantation to the great serpent, that he might protect us in our expedition below? What? Blasphemy do you speak, child? Do you think me, a humble servant of the wood, so brazen as to believe he could enlighten the divine protector itself? Don't we simply fashion a talisman or two for them? You know, like the ones we've always used to keep danger at bay. I can craft a simple object to serve as the vessel. It takes that the talisman be fashioned from materials indelibly connected to the bearer's home. Those of us who live in Slitherbow usually gather what we need from the city of swamps, but for Qitari friends further east, one thing about I don't think the crafter ones, but the gatherer what are you gonna say? The gatherer tribal quests, it seems like they have a lot of slight changes in the dialogue depending on which job you're using. Because like that one, he said your knowledge of trees and shrubs. If I was using a miner, he'd probably say your knowledge of rocks and ore or something like that, you know. And fisher, they'd probably tell you you're something about fish. And it's not much, but it's a nice little change. Or it's a nice little touch. Solid D. You know what? No, I have my own here someplace. Oh, there you are. Were you able to find something suitable? Oh. A cocoon. Da, 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 da. Talisman needs to be enchanted before it's of any use. Say no more. Stand back and bear witness as Quinfert, descendant of Dwaddle, weaves an incantation the likes which your eyes have never seen. He's totally gonna screw up. Long did I ponder, choose poorly, after all, and it could mean death and destruction for our friends, if not the forest itself. Fortunately, it was then that the great serpent came to me in a vision, enlightening me as to the precise words that will deliver us to salvation. Words which have long been written in the Gospel of Quinfert. You're going to enchant this talisman with ramblings from your dream diary? Now I really have a bad feeling about this. Do not be silly, Valen. The great serpent speaks through me. I am but a vessel for his divine wisdom. Hark, it is precisely as it says in chapter 52, verse 5. The goddess's claws stained cerulean. She did await the arrival of the stewards. The coming of the darkness marked a new dawn. A proud people returned to the wood where the egg once fell from high above. O great serpent of Veronica, gifted to us by the heavens, hear the plea of the great sage's scion. Guide the children of Veronica safely to their ancestral home. Never heard an incantation so inspiring. Your powers truly are something else. I do like the Great Serpent of Ronka's Indiana Jones look. Oh. There's a rope there, but they just jump in? Okay. Oh, I'm curious what this place is going to look like after. Am I gonna be able to go down the hole? Now this is still really early in the in their quests. Actually, if it's anything like the dwarves, I think I started at rank 3, didn't I? That is a bull. What is this? Another incarnation of the great serpent made manifest before us? Oh, there's 2 of them now? I thought it just changed hats, but if you could settle down for just a moment, I will explain in detail all I witnessed down below. Father and I found a stone. It was big and square and covered with all sorts of writings, just like in the legends. As my boy says, we did indeed find the stelae, or at least one piece of them. According to the Qitari legend, the stelae comprised 4 perfectly square stones stacked to form a massive pillar, which is to say what we have found is but one part of a larger whole. Our recent stelae we found has been badly weathered through the years in many places. Sad piles of bones. Oh my, what? I shudder to think of their last moments torn apart by sin eaters as they hid away our legacy for safekeeping. That is a lot darker than I was expecting for this. Are mine eyes to be believed? The beheaded serpent that first accompanied our Qitari friends remains on the surface, which means we are graced by yet another incarnation of the divine protector. A third manifestation of the great serpent? Just how many of them are there anyway? At the very least, this is the only one we encountered in our expedition, and yet, if we traveled here from somewhere to guide us in our efforts, it would not be unreasonable to assume that there are others where this one came from. And we believe that we understand. The great serpent bids us to unearth what remains of the scattered and weathered stelae. Okay. Described thus: a mighty Ronso wearing a crown. Wait, Ronso. One of our forefathers, no doubt. The carving would seem to depict the momentous occasion that was the first encounter between our people and them. Implications could not be more clear. Doubtless our ancestors, ill-suited for battle, were conquered and subjugated by the might of Ronka, under whose yoke they would find new purpose as the stewards of history. A most fascinating interpretation, Father, but if I might be so bold, I saw the drawings quite differently. I do not believe the Ronkan Emperor would be so cruel as to threaten the poor weak Qitari. No, I believe that he found us vulnerable and at the mercy of the fearsome beasts in the forest. And at the mercy of the fearsome beasts of the forest. He slew the beasts by his own hand. That's happy. That's like, it's very optimistic. Your optimism is admirable, my boy, but I fear that such a bright and cheery interpretation of events is unlikely at best. History is full of harsh truths from which we must not avert our eyes. But tales are still sung of the first emperor's might and majesty to this day, are they not? I simply cannot fathom that he would be so cruel as to enslave our people. Yeah, so it's definitely a possibility. It's just not what happens usually historically. Well, no. I would not think of insisting that my interpretation is the only valid one, and yet I cannot simply toss it aside in favor of my son's rose-colored view of the past. Well, you don't choose now. You gather more information. What? That is actually a really hard thing to did that one say Lahi? Lahi. Oh. Oh. there's so much doom and gloom in Final Fantasy 14, so let's go with the kid. But so what I just found out, because I'm curious, because I was curious, and basically whatever choice you choose, the game proceeds as if it's the correct choice, right? But I agree with what this person said over on Reddit, in that, like, what we're doing is we're not actually telling the history. We're just we're taking an idea, whether it's the optimism of the kid or the harsher, like, reality version of the dad, and what's it called? And you're just taking that and then running with it, right? But when it comes to history, I think it's really important to actually view history as factual as it can be, because you shouldn't, like, history shouldn't be sugar coated, right? It should be whatever it really was. Like, I got a few spoilers on what's coming up in this these stories. Wait, what is going on here? You because depending on it actually looks a lot different than it did before. just one doing one story. Anyways, I just saw it. So, like, so in this picture, there's the Qitari, there's the king, and he's defending them from this beast. So I guess if you did it the other way, it would be like, he'd probably be a, slaughtering the Qitari, right? And then the bird, I don't know where the bird would be. Because that's the thing with history. Like, you go back and you look at stuff. Like you look at the when you're dealing with like hieroglyphics, you go back, like you look at the things, and everybody's gonna have their own interpretation of what it looks like, right? For example, when somebody's knighted, they do that the sword touches the shoulders and then the head thing, right? Well, in old school hieroglyphics, if that was ever portrayed in those, you would the picture would be a person holding a sword, and like some people, like, if you don't know what knighting is, you would interpret that different ways than from each other. Okay. Splendid lavender? I'm assuming that this is where people get the Great Serpent of Ronka mount. Oh. Oh, whoops. I think for the Endwalker tribe, beast, the Gatherer beast tribe, I'm pretty sure that I got a lot of water crystals. Yeah, I think so. Because when you need to collect 3 of something, you don't want to, get 4 of them. You want to try to get exactly 3, because then you can score yourself a few extra crystals. I remember being in this area and having to dodge all these stupid enemies. That's one of the things I don't like about Final Fantasy 14 actually, is that when you're running through the story and you make it to this area, like, especially if you're only using one job, you'll be the correct level, but things in the overworld, they're not the easiest things to kill. Like, I think you'd have to be no less than 2 levels above the whatever the current enemies are for it to go like quickly. But like when you're running around, like, it just, you're not gonna fight this stuff. You're gonna kind of just, I guess. I don't know. What I wanted to say is that there's no reason to fight things in the overworld though. I was not expecting to do Qitari stuff for like almost an hour. The behelmeted serpent of Ronka. I like that. I like if you were doing these and all you got were like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you got like 5. Each rank gave you a version of the Ronka, and there's like 5 different 3 to 7, so 5 of them. That'd be great. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go BRB real quick, and when I come back, I will turn my camera on and do more dwarf quests. Yuna. Dwarves, alchemist. But I'll sit here as be right back. Okay, okay, I'm back. I actually kind of wish that I had done the Qitari ones on camera, but it's all right. It's all right. I don't like having chat right there, so. But the reason I did the Qitari the quests, the daily repeatable quests, is because after this, you know what? Like, it's only 1,000 experience, so let's go with our actual like class. We've been busier than ever. Our first paying customers, Ariolova and Subleva, have already started using Roland tankards to ferry their goods about. So far, there have been no reports of any horrendous accidents or anything, which is a relief. We'll be aiming for the same high quality for the rest of the tanks. And thanks to our new friends, word's been getting around fast. Orders have been flying in thick and fast. This is going better than I dared dream. Oops. Oh. Didn't realize I knew. I actually love it when it's like that. I kind of wish, because when you're running, your character puts their hand up like that, and it's nice, but I wish that they drove like this more often. Oh, I see you're the opposite of what they call fashionably late. Since you're here, you can help me get everything right. I actually tend to arrive precisely whenever I'm needed. Ooh. Bet you ain't never seen a feast like this. We got the best grub Norvrant has to offer. Ulyss and Siluk even brought a keg of their famous ale over from Right. How did they carry something so heavy all this way, I hear you cry? That's right. By tank, of course. Those things might be armed to the teeth with some of the world's most advanced weaponry, but it's what they carry that makes the real difference. People across the land can get what they need when they need it. Not to mention a few of life's luxuries too. I think that Right is at long last able to produce its own ale again. Thanks to you and Ronit, we had the best barley crops in years. Even our very first batch has earned the approval of our village's most demanding ear aficionados. And due to the much improved quality of the soil, we have begun growing our own fruit, the juice of which we've brought for the younger ones and teetotalers to enjoy. Raise a tankard of ale, or a tankard of juice if you're a mewling whelp like Ronit. The years of struggle and adversity seem a distant memory to the inhabitants of the first as they strive for a better tomorrow. The years of struggle, particularly the dwarves of Collusia will have... I don't even want to read this, I want to see what's going on right here. Shay there, mish. Before you showed up, he wouldn't say Shay ooh to a Gushi, but now he's turned into a great leader. Must be from following your example. You know you've got other people out there who need you. So it would be selfish to expect you to stay. But we're grateful for the time you've spent with us. We'd best be heading back to the anvil. Another thing I need to do for Shadowbringers is I also need to do the custom deliveries. You were wondering if the ale was to your liking. Then it occurred to me that you may not even drink in the first place. like a changed man. And a change we have you to thank for, considering all you've done for us in our village. Cannot imagine how we will ever repay you. So if there's aught you need, just say the word. End of some quests. Come on, live a little. It's like I always say, youth is wasted on the young. Yes, and it'll be even more of a waste if a gifted engineer like me chokes to death on some god's-forsaken worm. I've got to look after myself if I want these plans of ours to come to fruition. I'll bet your best years are still ahead of you. Fact. Why don't you come and help out at Watt's Anvil? It's gotta be better than drinking tea and soaking in the hot springs all day. When you get to my age, you'll learn to appreciate things like that. You mark my words. Still, it wouldn't do to let my skills get rusty. I suppose I could pop over and do a spot of welding from time to time. For most of my life, I've been living according to others' expectations without thinking about what I want. But thanks to you, I've made up my mind. Own dreams. That's why I've decided to carry on here, where I can express myself and be who I want to be. Rather than wasting my life being bound by traditions and rules, I want to be free to go where I please and do as I please. But don't you want to go back to your village? All the Thulls here have permission to travel between Tomra and the Anvil. What about you? Well, it's not as though I've been banished. Not yet, anyway. Take off your helmet. Yes. I can hardly go back to Commer now, can I? From this day forth, I am no longer a Gog. I shall live only as Ozog, descendant of Watt himself. I answer to no one. But you can't just take off your helmet like that. It's it's indecent. I should get started on my next creation and prove my superiority once and for all. Time to head back to the Anvil. You young'uns have brought me some much needed excitement, and I can't wait to see what you'll come up with next. It's indecent. That was actually pretty hilarious. But I do, like, I would be a little bit annoyed about it, but I do think that they need to, anything that's not current expansion. So obviously right now that would be Endwalker, right? So any beast tribe that's not an Endwalker, you really need to get boosted reputation points and boosted just reputation points, to be honest. because like these things, like I would say if when the next expansion comes out, like if you're doing any previous these tribes, the experience, if you're above level, the experience should go away. Like you shouldn't get any experience. You should still get 1 currency. I mean, I guess the crystals, I don't think those are needed, but I guess keep those. But the like the relations, you get 60. Like I feel it should be more a percentage, not a percentage. Honestly, I feel like when you do 3 of these, you should reach the next rank. That way you can like finish all of these and see their little stories within like a week. Like right now, it took me months. Like it takes months to do these things. And that's kind of ridiculous for previous Beast Tribe content. Okay. I know you ain't a Thol or a Gog, so I don't expect you to understand, but you agree with me, don't you? This is the worst thing that's ever happened in Lakeland. The worst thing. You should take off your helmet too. You might find it liberating. I am a traditionalist at all. What? No, absolutely not. Never. I'd rather lose my whole head than remove my helmet. Okay, I can't remember what I was gonna say now. Something about thanking you or whatever it was. Well, I suppose I should express my gratitude for sticking with me through thick and thin. But I know you ain't doing it to steal my thunder. You're just trying to be a good friend, and you are. The very best. Keep this up and I'll start bawling like a newborn. Anyway, the struggle to get those tanks might be over, but me, Azog, and the others will carry on here. Oh, I didn't never even notice the tank up here. Huh. There gonna be more? So you do want to finish these as quickly as you possibly can, though, because you do get an experience boost. Wait, where'd she go? Oh, is it like a little like assembly line? Okay, that's pretty funny. I like that. Oh, there she is. See, they look so much better without their helmets on. I really don't like the dwarves with their helmets. Like, they look okay, but I don't like it. Corner of the workshop is where my own projects are due to unfold. And I'll tell you something for nothing. They won't involve any tanks. I've had enough of those things to last me a lifetime. Do all Lalafelds have elvish looking ears like that? I have actually never noticed. Rolling, tankard. Oh, anything else that I can buy? The lollipop? The Lalinator H whatever. What dance is this? Oh, it's this thing, okay. Okay, I have seen people do that before. Lally ho! Okay, I think I'm done with Shadowbringers. Moving on to the Namazu. And then after the Namazu, we will go to the Moogles. Upo. And then I think I should be able to buy that. So I'll get another mount. I actually really like the Getsu the Enlightened. His face looks so funny. Can you spare a moment, just a bit of your time? You see, Gyorin has given us a gift of persimmons. But they are not just from him. No, they were paid for by my mini festival participants who wanted to give something to us, the organizers. According to Seigetsu the Enlightened, such gifts traditionally demonstrate gratitude for a fantastic festival. Or something like that. I dozed off, to be honest with you. Anyway, I think it would be quite fitting, most proper to share this gift with everyone who made our festival a success. You will join me, yes? Thank you. First we will pay a visit to Sadu and Datharl Ka. Off we go. Oh. Sadu is so great. I really do like her character. Like, okay, yeah, she's not my favorite character of all time, but I do really like Sadu. Her gaze is still most cold, quite fearsome. Is her face stuck that way? You again, what is it this time? We are here to express our gratitude, to give thanks for your help with the archery contest via these persimmons from Namai. Yes. An odd gesture, but not unwelcome. I will taste this curious fruit. Word of your contest reached my ears. I would have dismissed it as mere rumor had my warriors not been the ones to deliver it. They said they nearly died of laughter. I am unsure whether that is a compliment or an insult. Yes, but I was pleased that you now know of the namazu. Wow, Sadu doing like a really girly looking laugh like that was something. You know what? Let's see. I kind of want to get that laughing animation as a video. Good thing she's the first one. We'll try to get it. It's not often, like, I don't think I've ever seen Sadu do that laugh like that. One more time. Because it's really like a great Sadu moment. I feel like same spot, maybe zoom in a little bit more. Ba-dum-bum-bum. I'm glad that I like the namazu. And I want to say that this is for sure going to be the last time, but I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be the case. Because I need to maybe I'll stand right in front of Ocean. That was actually perfect. Oops. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think um you ever see Sadu do that laughing animation. Must he make that face? Is it necessary? To our dismay, we have seen the enormous, grotesque statue you erected on the cliffs. It displeases us to suffer such an eyesore, though I will commend your artisan's skill. At least part of that was uncalled for. How uncivil. Anyway, we come bearing persimmons from Namai as thanks for your explanation of Azim Bak. Yes, yes. Ah, an offering. In that case, I will permit it. The Oranir are always generous to those who pay obeisance. I will overlook your peculiar customs and grant the namazu permission to hold your festival. At least until we claim victory in the next Nadam. I am unsure whether we have an agreement or not, but I am quite satisfied that you at least know of the namazu. Indeed, though at first I found your disfigured forms distasteful, I will allow that you two serve a purpose, not unlike the Zo, as do all the blessings of the steppe. One might be tempted to declare you superior to the Matanga, who lack your loquaciousness. Yes, I grant you leave to swear fealty to us as a tribe of the steppe. Well, the rest of these persimmons are not getting any fresher. We must hurry to see the mole. Make haste. Yes, yes. See you around. Lest you think I condone your behavior, know that I do not. For Khan to convert with namazu bespeaks questionable judgment. Oh, hush. I think one of the best parts, though, was Magnai getting... Oh, I guess you can see it from here. That's actually really funny. Is Magnai getting... lady advice from a namazu. Oh, I forgot to do that. I want to say I don't want to have my thing like that because Sirna, but she just wants to eat him. We have come bearing persimmons to thank you for your assistance. We cannot have held our festival without the grounds you gave to us. No, and your insight into horse racing was most appreciated. I love Serena so much. My, how thoughtful. Doro Ilo seems so lively now. The festival must be going well. The children here do so wish to attend. They are most welcome. The mole are free to attend anytime at all over the next 7 years. We will be there. I admit I thought it strange that the Udgon should speak of a person resembling a catfish, but I am happy to have met someone so deft of hand. I am unsure whether you like me for my skill or for my flavor. Yes, yes. But I thank you nonetheless. I hope to see you at Doro Ilo someday. These persimmons certainly are on the ripe side. I will make sure to serve them without delay. Hope the relic... Oh. So, I know that you can, like, pick the, scales on your aura. But it seems like that'd be something that, it'd be neat if the scales, like, you fill out as you get older. I would like to speak to everyone together, please. Please wait just one moment. Bum, bum. Behold, our majestic creation. So, do you think it is impressive enough? Sufficiently inspiring of awe? Only one I didn't care for the Vanu Vanu. I didn't really care for the Vanu Vanu. Like, I didn't really like the area where their quests took place. Flying around the sea of clouds is really terrible. And the story, I didn't really care too much for the story either. I don't really even remember it that well, but I remember I didn't care for it that much. Do you think our festival has been meaningful, worthwhile? Will we be saved from our terrible fate? Of course it was worthwhile. Even had it not, I would not regret it. No, the festival brought us together, and together we made so many things. Meaningful, worthwhile, valuable. Weighty words, yes. But I think that what we do is what defines us. Crafting because we want to craft. Gathering because we want to gather. Even when no one sees its meaning, its worth, its value, we simply do. That is what makes a disciple of creation. Well said, Gyoshin. In fact, the same is recorded in Meditation on the Metaphysics of Merrymaking. In following our hearts, we find a freedom, a peace, truer than any other, our own. Seigetsu the Enlightened, is this really the time for citations? I hope you do not imply I am being pretentious. Nothing could be further from the truth. I was bolstering Gyoshin's confidence by mentioning that I made the same observation in my debut publication, Meditation on the Metaphysics of Merrymaking. I too am following my heart. That is amazing, Seigetsu the Enlightened. I hope your heart leads you to summarize, to write succinctly. Oh, I nearly forgot for the 5th time. I have something for you. Oh, a bell. Interesting. This is a deeply significant, most meaningful bell. I made it for you with my own 2 fins. I am most grateful to everyone, but I am most grateful to you. Seems we will be well occupied for the next 7 years. Yes. It's actually hilarious that Oh, okay, interesting. Do I have any of these? I have some of them. Control. Perception. I was really hoping. I was really hoping when I did the dwarf ones that the What was I gonna say? Oh, that at least one of the dwarves took off their helmet. Festival vendor. This is at the very bottom. Was this here the whole time and I never knew it? That looks like it's actually relatively close in size to a real fish. And I wonder if people would try to eat this. I do actually really like this thing. I don't like that you can't use its ability thing when you're flying, but whatever. Fine. It looks so cool. Okay. Oh. can't remember other. And the Moogles, I think you get that palm plant thing that looks all fluffy. Yeah, that pink thing right there, that glowing pink thing, that's what you get as a mount. Thought that was you. Tarzan has decided where next to focus our efforts, Kupo. Thanks to the efforts of Wei Af, Barles is now well fortified against any near-do-wells who might wish to deface it. Well, that's what I would say if there was aught in it to deface. I believe now is the most opportune time to start the core of our Mogs and Tarzan. Gillenbursty, he has spoken and he is livid. Ooh. He's an ancient dragon, more ancient than most. In passing, he asked after the Mogamenders and became enraged when I told him of your work here. Just when things were going so well. Still, I suppose we can count it as a blessing that he did not drive us away by force. Doubtless he is capable. Perhaps the fact he has not means there is yet hope for reconciliation. Okay, his hat. I'm not sure how the 3 additional quest things works. I think it's just for the first one. Oh, it makes it more transparent. That made it transparent. Bum, 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 bum. You go pee. I'll be right back. And I'm back! Moogle Kupo. For the life of me, I cannot fathom a reason any dragons would be angry with us. Well, I suppose there was that one time I stuck a stone up a dragon's nostril. He was sleeping so deeply I couldn't resist. You'd do the same, I'm sure. No, I wouldn't. You are the children of man who seek undo my efforts. Keep Bar Les forgotten. Enough. Cease this affront, and return from whence you came. Merciful Golenbursty, I fear this is a dreadful misunderstanding. It is not by our own volition that we endeavor to repair the plaza. No, we are here at the behest of the Moogles, and in fact, our role is merely to teach them of stonemasonry, not more. As you are doubtless aware, the Moogles are bound by an ancient accord with Hraesvelgr to guard and maintain Zenith. As it happens, several of Hraesvelgr's own brood are even now lifting stones in a show of support. Forgive me my boldness, but do you mean to put a stop to such efforts? Bold indeed. You are right. I cannot oppose the will of Hraesvelgr, if there is truth in your words. It's true, Kupo. If you require proof, just visit the plaza yourself. And you only need to ask Hraesvelgr about the Covenant share. My dear Mogson, pray let me handle this matter. We must tread carefully. I would very much like to leave this parley without any singed hairs. Mighty Golenbursty, I believe a dragon of your strength would have no difficulty driving us from the plaza and raising it to the ground, but I also believe you are wise. Too wise to act rashly, without knowing of our intentions or our sincerity. Perhaps, if you would prove your worth, then so be it. Restore the splendor of ages past to Bar Les, and I shall oppose you no longer. We are already well on our way, Kupo. Rest assured Bar Les will be restored in no time. Will it? Long ago, the plaza held a fountain, from which flowed an unending stream. To build such a thing now would be an impossible feat. I would expect no less than to be tasked with the impossible. To construct a fountain on barren land seems an unsolvable riddle. Do not fear, however, for we will find a way. As we have many times before, won't we, Mogson? Naturally, Kupo. We'll show you the worth of the Mogmenders. Excellent. Well then, my dear Golenburst, we shall set to work at once. In the meantime, I trust you will see fit to allow our repairs to resume unimpeded. Very well, child of man. I shall tolerate your presence for the time being. Why do you remain? You will have no help from me. For now, I shall wait. While not the ideal outcome, there is naught for it but to turn our attention to the task at hand. Not only must we build a fountain, but we must also secure a source of water. Gullinbursty is well aware of the fact that we are surrounded by dust and wind-worn brick, which is why he expects us to fail, but we shall prove him wrong. It would be best to first seek the wisdom of those most familiar with the land. How do you go about securing water for your people? Truth be told, I've never thought too deeply about it, Kupo. If our throats are dry, or if the flowers are drooping, we just go to the springs north of Moogle. When we wish to wash the dirt away from my scales, we tumble into the nearest cloud, and then, when our throats are parched, we slake our thirst with the blood of our prey. The springs of Moghome are entirely too far away, and somehow I doubt a fountain of blood is what Gullinbursty has in mind. How about you? Any ideas? Spring crystals? The name rings familiar. Ah, now I remember. Crystals wet to the touch, yes? No, I knew they were gonna send me to Camp Cloud Top. You're in luck, because I often fly over a crystal that seems to have water trickling from its surface. Oh my god. Let's use Mount Roulette. Thing. Water trickles forth from the crystal in thin rivulets, each running dry before reaching its base. From the skies, I cannot tell that this crystal was so dry, but worry not, for you are in the company of a dragon. When I unleash my mighty roar, this crystal will awaken and water will gush forth from it like a geyser. I simply need some time to gather my strength. 1 century should do the trick. Brother was around that age when he learned to roar. You cannot wait even 100 years? I pity you, truly. Well, I suppose we must ask Brother for his help again. I'm certain this time we can skip the trial. Oh my god, okay. Gotta get this. Oh, the stupid car. That car looks so extra. Can this car fly in the Final Fantasy 15? Climb atop my back and guide me to this crystal. Oh. Oh, because... Weird seeing the trust symbol in Heaven's Word. Gathered the largest shards I could find. Now let us be off this is Zenith. Interesting. It's interesting that a dragon's roar can awaken a crystal like that. Wait, why are we talking to him? Fountain in Barles will flow as gloriously as before, Kupo. It was a team effort, Kupo. Haruhi suggested we use spring crystals, and Ol D told us where we find one. We've gathered more than enough shards to keep the fountain flowing indefinitely. There were none, Kupo, but through will, perseverance, and determination, we were able to find a solution. Proceed, Moogle. With Way-Off's mighty roar, we awakened a spring crystal, and now have enough water to make 5 fountains. Impressive, little one. However, your story tells only of the deeds of man and dragon. What has your kind contributed? There is still much work to be done, and the spring crystal is but one component. From here on out, it's the responsibility of the Mogmenders to see the fountain completed, Kupo. Your words bespeak confidence, and more importantly, sincerity. Very well, you may remain in Barles. On one condition. Rising from the statue was once a... from the fountain was once a statue. Monument to friendship and peace. You will see it restored to Barles. A statue? We've never built something like that. What if it proves beyond our abilities, Koopa? Then I shall make the plaza dust and rubble once more. Well, it appears we have no choice but to succeed then. Bursty, the statue we raise will be even better than you remember, I promise. There's something unique about that one. Do you not agree? Uh-huh. The one thing, one of the nice thing about this particular tribal quest is that it involves the dragons. And yeah, just that it involves the dragons is really interesting. The story for that one was actually really short, but the flying back and forth, flying to the place, teleporting back, and flying back to the place again took a bit of time. Huh. One of the things I don't like about the Moogles is that you only get 50 reputation points per quest that you do. And that's not really enough. So let's see here. The Qitari, they made it to 360. But these ones are going to make it to... only going to make it to 300. I do like the stupid palm thing though. Bum, bum, ba, ba, da, bum, bum. Bum, ba, da, bum. Bum, bum, ba, da, bum, bum. Yeah. But yeah, we'll do this one. We'll do this one first. Because it requires me to fly places. But at least right here it looks like once I finish this one, then there's another one right next to it, so that's nice. you doing up here? Synthesize the shearing machine. High quality, so we're gonna go back to Zenith, turn these 2 quests in. Oh, my thing ran out. Interesting that I'm in Heaven's Word and I get the Shiva mount. But you get 2 carved Kupo nuts per thing. I'm so confused, to be honest. Okay. So I think before we finish this fountain, I think we had finished like the ground area. Or actually, you know, I really don't remember. Was it way up here? Okay. Meditating Moogle? Size what now? Austerity offerings, and they need to be high quality. Actually take a look. But I do have my weekly custom deliveries to do. So I might do that. I'm a little curious. I wonder who else we're going to get custom deliveries for in Endwalker. Here's a question. Has there else will get system for it? If not, we have and I just realized I don't know. I don't think it's spoilers. The thing about it, I know I've said this before, but the thing about it is if you're in a Discord for a streamer, the topics for them should always be wherever the streamer is in whatever game they're playing. So if a streamer plays Final Fantasy 14, anything where they're at, anything after where they're at would be considered spoilers, and you shouldn't post it unless there's like a spoiler topic someplace. Basically wherever the streamer's at. There's just, but like, what was I gonna say? I don't even know what to say. Spoilers are such a touchy thing, and there needs to be a oh my, gotta be kidding me. I literally have to fly way over here, and then I have to fly way over there. Ugh. But yeah, what Endwalker specific character would I like to be custom deliveries? Let's see. Stormblood has Kurenai, Nago, and Oddkirog, I believe, is from Stormblood. Those three from Stormblood. And from Heavensward, I guess we got Charlemagne, Eltul, and Zoe. Shadowbringers. Actually, who do I have from Shadowbringers? I know Kaishir or whatever. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't know who's in Shadowbringers besides him. I shudder. What? When we talk about stuff streamer has not experienced that. What are you talking about? for the spoiler stuff. A leaf. What's up? Anyways, what's up, Zol? Welcome, welcome. Having so many things in the first, I don't really like the idea of that, to be honest. Like, I don't know. Okay, I just. Yeah, that picture you posted of the dwarf earlier, the dwarf looks pretty cool. I do think dwarves look pretty cool when they're sometimes when they're like all armored up. They can look pretty cool. But I noticed that dwarf in the Vermintide, when you're swinging his weapons, like on his left arm, you can see like a bunch of his arm hairs, and like that's gross. Fly all the way down there again. Hammer Dawi. Oh, the Moogle carriage. What are the custom see like I only know of Kai Shear. I think that's his name, the blue-haired dude from Yulmore. He's no. Push the wrong button. Yeah. That's the button I need. Oops. Those. I honestly thought that they refer Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Wasn't parts. Violet was. Let's see. I have about 25 minutes left. What should I do? I could do. Maybe I could end stream with the dungeon. A expert roulette. Or I guess if Zol were to sign in, we could do a leveling roulette real quick. I don't need levels, but I could definitely use the tomestones. Oh, I'm almost capped on them. I go fish. Oh, I mean harvest all the. See that? What I think I got all of my crafter quests. Oh, I guess I didn't. I'm trying to get them up to level 25, I believe. Oh no, level 20. Eh? Oh, blacksmith and armor is all I have left. I don't feel like doing those today though. Anything I do beyond. Oh, I was gonna go do those. I can go do those. Alchemist still needs levels. We'll go to Idleshire. Idleshire is where I do all of my custom deliveries. Cause where I do them. And I love Zloey, so there's that. Archie Brewing Set and Heartfelt Gift. It's 3, so I need 18 of those. 4, so I need 24. 18 and 24. Where's this go? Okay. But yeah, so I made good progress today. Like I said in my Discord, I finished the dwarves Beast Tribes quests, so they're done, and I finished the namazu. So all of my Stormblood tribes are done, I think. Wait, what? Must finish all the main quests. Okay, I'll go check that out once I'm done right here. Rid of this. Move. Use macros. Believe is should work for these, I think. Hey, Zol, if you happen to still be here, where do you do Fisher on? Do you do fishing in Final Fantasy 14? Oh, custom deliveries is over here, duh. Barely did it. Fishing isn't crafting though. Did you do any gathering? Which I don't blame anybody if they never do any crafting, because it's a pretty big time sink, to be honest. But I do actually enjoy crafting. I do feel like Zol just said is the main like reason to do crafting is to like get profits or whatever. But I do actually really like the idea of picking up crafting to do your own weapons and stuff as you're playing through the game. There's a lot of things I wish I had done in this game prior to getting to Endwalker. And I feel like crafting stuff is one of those things that would have been nice to do before Endwalker. But it's definitely on one of like the lower tier lower end of things I would have wanted to do. One thing, what I like about crafting is, I don't have to go to the market board usually for stuff sometimes, and like especially for culinarian, like this pumpkin ratatouille thing. Like I bought these ones because I'm not ready to craft them yet, but like you can. My culinarian is level 90, and I think I just needed some gear. And then I can start crafting my own food stuff that I need. That's nice. But I feel like when you're playing the game and the game has like a crafting system, I feel like the main reason for crafting should be to craft stuff for your own character. I actually kind of don't care about the white scripts, but might as well go get stuff. I have way more crafter materia than I would ever possibly need. I don't remember what I need them for. What money? Money sink? I think I'm trying to think, like I'm pretty sure you can like gather all the stuff that you need, which takes a lot of time though. And I've definitely bought stuff off the market board to shorten that process. What is DAOC? Can't just use acronyms like that. But I need to talk to Chloe, so she's so great. Oh, and I mustn't forget to feed the children's mealtime. Got that, Zoe? Don't forget to feed the children. Don't forget to feed the children. Also, my weekly custom delivery is done. My alchemist is now at level 86. Shh. Oh. I actually need to. I have these collectibles. The rarefied Aja skin codex. Like I'm building up to be able to craft this stuff, but it's taking so long to get all the materials. By the time I'm actually ready to craft those, I feel like my alchemist is... I'm not going to need to craft that many. Let's see here. I think you can check it over here. Collectibles, appraiser, yeah. Actually, okay, that's... If I craft them up to 494 quality, they'll give me 1.05 million experience, which I would need 8 of them to get to level 87. Then I'd probably need about 10 of them for level 88. Then probably like 10 or 11 to 89. That's actually quite a few. No, my game crashed. Why do you do this to me? Well, I think that's it. You know what? Yeah, that's kind of the thing with 14 though. What is going on there? That was weird. Anyways, let's check out Azure Lane real quick. This is my first time going in this game for over a year. It's gonna tell me exactly how many days I've been away. Hi. But yeah, there's going to be a Atelier Ryza crossover event at some point. So I'm gonna play this game casually just to so that when that event comes out I can get Ryza. Riza, I think is how you say her name. Oh, it's happening right now? Started your voyage. Don't make me feel bad to fight off the cunning enemies. It has been 367 days. It legit makes me feel bad that they've been here defending the base and I've just not been here. Oh, I got a free unicorn? What is this? Mm. But yeah, as for farm the things you need and like the storage, like one of the things about Final Fantasy 14 is my inventory is such a mess. It's been so long since I played this, like I pretty much remember nothing about it. There's all this stuff. Dispatch notification, yeah. I actually really like Akashi. I love seeing you perform alchemy despite having no idea how any of it worked. I need to play some Atelier games. I've seen gameplay of them and I need to play them. I need to play a bunch of them. I need to share this with Zor. Claudia, I think I actually liked this character when I saw a bit of the game. I appreciate it, nya. Having a smart, diligent assistant makes all the difference, nya. Ubai staff unofficial? I actually really like these little post things. Oh. Oil. Oh, oof. What is this? 100? Benson, am I the biggest or the bestest cutie pie in the world? Not enough bunny energy for me. Too much positive energy for laughing. Okay. Okay, how many cubes do I have? 169 cubes. Oh, that animation changed since I last played. I don't need her. I definitely don't need her. Need to post this in a couple places. Mobile. Lisa's Discord. Nobody plays Azure Lane there, but I'm gonna. And I'll post it here because Cleric does sometimes. Look here. I need to play. Really sure what this whole ship girl thing is. And a dupe. I don't remember if that does anything. So good. Oh, limit. There is a limit break system. Okay, that's nice. Oh, she has to be level 10. I forget how to level stuff in this game. By that rise this game. Oh. Oh, all of their stuff is bedtime. I'm sure there's tons of stuff since I last played. I actually like that Akagi skin. I don't really care for Akagi that much. Never seen that one. Or that one. I believe I've seen that one. I'm not sure. I feel like this game is gonna get me some sort of like anti-family friendly strike on YouTube. Ooh. Okay, secretary is for affinity. We need to. I'm gonna put Rise there. Wait, is her thing a L? All right, that's enough of that. That was just a quick preview of that. I should have. Anyways, I'm out of here. Hopefully PG. You know, Nike is actually not as bad as people claim it is. But I'm out of here. Tomorrow is Saturday. I'll be back on Twitch tomorrow doing something. I don't know what yet. But I need to get out of here. And thanks for watching. Soul. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Hope your fishing is going well in Harvestella. That's what you're playing. But I'm out of here. Thanks again, and laters.